What up, y'all? We back at it with Occultism Unleashed. And the question for today is, why planetary magic? Why planetary magic? Well, if you value anything that the ancients said, you know that they say, as above, so below. That which is found in the heavens is reflected in mankind. So when you look at your astrological chart, as above, it's giving you a blueprint, a snapshot, a workbook, a user manual to the energy manifested in your soul at the time that you took your breath. So astrology, your natal chart, your natal astrology chart, is your guidebook to show you where your strengths are at in your planetary magic. Because your chart shows your strengths and your weaknesses. And then your chart shows, how your soul is affected by the external factors that go on in your life. This is why people can be born at the same place, same time, in the same hospital, and have totally different lives. One might be rich, one might be poor. Depending on how you're nurtured, what external factors that soul has upon it is whether though the planetary energy is going to function in a healthy way or an adverse way. So your natal chart is your guidebook to tell you, how your machine works, because your body is just a vehicle that your soul travel in. Real spill. It's just a vehicle that your soul travel in. You crash this mug, you get another one. You might get another one in another dimension, but this is temporary. This is like your vehicle, your car that you drive around in, man. But your soul is your operating system. It's the engine, works just like a vehicle. A car has a heart, it has a brain, all that stuff, and you're the same way. So planetary magic allows you to channel, harness, and utilize the energy, the divine energy within you. It teaches you how to harness and use that. It shows you the areas in your life where you need to use that. So if you have Venus in your 9th house, your reflection needs to be on your beliefs. Not just your beliefs in what you believe spiritually, but how much faith and belief you have in yourself. And that's going to be one of the keys to unlocking your power. Because Venus give us the lesser beneficent. That's what Venus is called. So it give us the ability to reflect on the power that we have and the power to manifest the things that we desire. But before you can manifest what you desire, you really have to know what you desire and not what the world told you you're supposed to desire or what your family told you that you're supposed to desire. Know thyself and you shall know all things. Excuse me. But if you have problems asserting yourself, you want to look for your Mars. Look for Mars in your chart and then do planetary magic with Mars to help you assert yourself better. If you have problems with communication, you want to look at your chart and find Mercury in your chart. See what planets are on your 3rd house cusp. Not planet, but what sign is on your 3rd house cusp. And the ruler of the sign on that 3rd house cusp. So if you have Pisces on the 3rd house cusp, and in planetary magic, Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius. So if you have Pisces on your house of communication and you having issues with your memory, learning, communicating with other people, you got an issue with getting a car because the 3rd house rules your transportation, travel around your community, local travel. Any of these things ruled by the 3rd house. The planet that rules the sign on that cusp is the planet you use to manifest with the planetary magic. So you would use Jupiter because it's the ruler of your third house to help you in things that are ruled by the third house. Not just Jupiter, because if you got Saturn in that house, then you're going to work with Saturn too. You know, whatever planet you got in the house, you work with that planet energy too to help you manifest the things that are ruled by that house. You know, so planetary magic is a very, very good and practical way to teach you guys about correspondence. Because if you want to do a spell to manifest something, you need to know what rules it. That is why I always tell you guys, get the rulership book. The rulership book by Rex E. Bills. That's essential. That's essential for your magical work. You know. Then, again, you working with plants and herbs. Cunningham Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. It got the planetary correspondence for the plants and stuff. Pictures. You know, this is really, really why I like this. Because it got pictures. You can go right outside, you know, especially in the hood. You can find a lot of herbs and plants that are magical plants that'll help you get your job done, man. You know, when you become good at crafting spells, you'll be able to go in your kitchen and get what you need. You know, basil is for prosperity. You trying to get some action going, you need something related to fire, you get the cayenne pepper, the crushed red pepper. You know, you need that's active energy, fire energy. You know, you need protection. You're going to use fire energy too, because fire can incinerate and transmute any other energy. So you use the red pepper for the protection too. You want to fuck somebody up, the red pepper for that too. You know, you trying to let's say you're trying to grow your business and you working in the kitchen and you want to bring some things that speed up the communication. First thing you're gonna do is work on your self-image and your business image. So you gotta work with things ruled by the sun. So you're gonna go in the kitchen and grab some cinnamon because you want to put a bright light. Shed light on what you're doing. Cinnamon ruled by the sun, you use cinnamon. Planetary magic is the easiest, effective, and most efficient way that I can get you guys to learn a bunch of information fast, learn about yourself fast, and get some results fast. That is why I chose planetary magic. It's important that you really grasp as above, so below. That which is found in the heavens is reflected in mankind. So it's important. It's important. It is important. I can't stress it enough. Tremendously important to know thyself. Know thyself and you shall know all things is what was carved on the outside of the portal, the portal to the temples. That's telling you, if you know yourself, if you're aware of what you are and who you are, you don't need to come in here and worship the gods. Because you know that you're already connected to them. You don't need to go through a ritual to make you feel connected to them. This you know and understand. You know and understand your connection. You know and understand your place. You know and understand your purpose. And you live that. And as long as you're living your fucking purpose, it don't matter what gets in front of you because you have the momentum of the universe behind you. Take that to the bank. I love y'all.